There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
Going on here, because in order to climb the ranks like these people do, they gotta get put through stuff like this right here. They gotta be embarrassed. They gotta be humiliated in order to climb up. So this is why you see stuff like this happening right here.
Part of the ritual is wearing a dress. Then we should be able to look through entertainment and see all of these people being made to wear a dress. That's what a ritual is. You know what I mean? Like, whether they're white or black, that doesn't matter. There's not other jobs where this is a requirement. Why is this? Why is this so?
Michael B., Jordan's Oscar win, has suddenly become one of the most talked about topics online, but not only for good reasons. Instead of people celebrating the moment, many are questioning how it happened and why it happened now. Some fans are even saying the whole situation feels strange, almost like something big was going on behind the scenes. And because of that, the conversation has turned into something much bigger than just one award. Clapperboard. Right now, Michael B. Jordan is everywhere on social media. People are talking about his performance, his win, and the other actors he competed against. The biggest shock for many viewers was that he won Best Actor, even though he was up against some very strong names. Fans quickly started comparing his performance with other nominees, especially Timothée Chalamet, Ethan Hawke, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Wagner Moura. Many people online said those actors delivered stronger performances and expected one of them to win instead. Because of that, the reaction to Michael's win was not calm at all. Some people congratulated him, but others immediately began asking questions. A few viewers even called it a sympathy win, saying the award was not only about acting, but also about what happened earlier during the award season. Whether that idea is true or not, it clearly shows how divided the audience is right now. Before the Oscars even happened, another incident had already made headlines. At the BAFTA Awards, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were on stage when something very uncomfortable happened. A man in the audience shouted a racial slur. The moment shocked everyone in the room and quickly spread online. People were angry, confused, and hurt at the same time. Many viewers said it was disrespectful, especially because it happened while two black actors were standing on stage in a very important moment. What made the situation even worse was how quickly it spread. Clips of the moment started appearing everywhere. People shared them on social media. Reaction videos appeared within hours, and debates started almost immediately.
We have to talk about what exactly happened at the BAFTAs because it's complicated while at the same time not being complicated at all. So as you guys well know, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo were presenting an award at the ceremony when the N-word was yelled at them multiple times by John Davidson. Now here's where it's complicated. John is actually a man living with Tourette syndrome. In fact, the only reason why he was at the BAFTAs was because a biopic about his life titled I Swear was nominated. In fact, Robert Aramayo, who plays him in the movie, took home the Best Actor award, ironically beating Michael B. Jordan in that category. Now the only thing complicated about all this all has to do with John and whether or not the BAFTAs were right in putting him in this situation where something like this was more than likely to happen. And I'm not going to put the blame solely on John for this. Like, one, I don't know the ins and outs of the Tourette syndrome, so I'm not going to speak on that. And two, I don't know the man, I don't know his heart, I don't know how that thing works and how it affects who he is versus what he says. And I don't want to have the conversation of whether or not do we let people with disabilities into these certain spaces.
Some people focus on the person who shouted the slur, while others talk about how Michael and Delroy handled the situation with calm and respect. Many fans said the moment showed strength and dignity, while others felt it should never have happened in the first place. Soon after that, another argument started online. Some people claimed the man who shouted the word had a medical condition that caused sudden speech problems. Others said that even if that was true, an apology should still have happened. The debate became emotional very quickly. People were not only discussing what happened, but also how the situation was handled afterward. Some viewers felt the clip should have been removed before it was broadcast, while others believed the public had the right to see what really happened. While all of this was happening, Michael B., Jordan's name stayed in the news almost every day. Instead of focusing only on his acting,
hasn't had a good Oscar campaign. Now, the best thing that happened to Michael B. Jordan, the best thing that happened to Sinners, was hiring that guy to say at the BAFTAs.
What a take.
That was the best thing. That was the best PR.
Just slow down for a second. I just want to give you
Best PR.
because now the Oscar's like, man, if we don't give it to him,
You see what I'm saying? He changed the tide. You get the guy.
momentum was going with Timmy,
It was going with Timmy. You get the plant to go there to Tourette's joint.
and that's why they probably left it in the edit, even though they cut out the other
You
stuff.
see what I'm saying? Yells
Now
out,
he wins the
nigga.
Oscar. You go take that little BAFTA. Whoever got the BAFTA,
Michael. No. He didn't win the BAFTA. Michael won the SAG, which increased his chances of winning the Oscar.
people were now talking about the controversy as well. For some fans, the situation made them support him even more. They felt he'd been treated unfairly and deserved recognition. For others, the timing felt strange. They believed the incident suddenly made him more visible right before the Oscars. That is where the rumors started. Some people online began saying the whole situation looked too convenient. They questioned whether the incident helped his Oscar chances. There is no real proof of that idea.
I'm a conspiracy theorist to a degree. Like when I connect dots that maybe shouldn't be connected, I don't know. But certain dots, like when I see that they put every black man in the movies in a dress at some point in their career, I'll be connecting them down like, wow, all these brothers gotta wear a dress. This happened to me. And I'm not wearing no dress, man. I'm funnier than a dress. Just give me something funny to say. I don't need to wear no dress to be funny. The director comes, Dave, it really would be great if you wear the dress. Oh gosh, this guy's so difficult. They leave. Now the producers comes, come on, David, would be so great. I mean, and then I started thinking about it. All the comics that I've seen, man, you know, strong brothers, why they be putting us in these dresses?
But the internet often creates theories very quickly, especially when something unexpected happens. Once one person shares an idea, thousands of others start discussing it, and suddenly it feels bigger than it actually is. The conversation became even louder when Wendy Williams was mentioned again. Wendy has always been known for speaking openly about the entertainment industry, even when her opinions were controversial. Over the years, she talked about how the industry works behind the scenes and how celebrities sometimes go through difficult situations that the public never sees. Because of that reputation, some fans now believe she understood things long before other people noticed them. Many viewers remember the moment when Wendy Williams collapsed on live television years ago. That moment shocked millions of people.
Dave Chappelle, another great comedian, said that, you know, in the industry, they tried to make him wear a dress. Have you ever ran into that with scripts? And is that something that, you know, you wouldn't do, you know, for
I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times. When things happen that can possibly affect your brand, your brand can be diminished.
The new pope is 9-year-old Oscar nominee, Kavenzhane Wallace.
Because it happened suddenly and without warning. After that, she stepped away from her show and later faced serious personal and health challenges. Because of everything she went through, some fans believe her past comments about the industry should be taken more seriously. Others think people are connecting unrelated events just because the story feels dramatic.
At the end of the day, Kevin doesn't have to worry about what people are going to say about him wearing a dress because of the long line of dress-wearing people before him. So now we have Big Mama's house 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I've never seen Medea in a pantsuit. I think she wears dresses. So now I'm saying, why are we picking on poor little Kevin Hart? Because it was his turn next.